Today we are learning 10 essential English phrases from an interview with the world's biggest girl group, BLACKPINK. In this video, the girls are playing a game to see how well they know each other, which leads to some very funny and natural conversations. Let's get started. At the very beginning of the interview, Rosie introduces the group and explains the goal of the game. She says they are going to find out how well they know their bandmates.
Hi, we're BLACKPINK and we're going to find out how well we know our bandmates.
Find out means to discover or learn something new. For example, I need to find out where the nearest subway station is. She found out that the meeting was canceled. Bandmates means members of the same musical group or band. For example, it is important for bandmates to practice together every day. After 5 years of touring, my bandmates feel like my brothers. So when Rosie says, we're going to find out how well we know our bandmates, she means we are going to see how much we truly know about the other girls in our group. Rosie says that the girls sometimes forget their lyrics on stage. She says this happens because they have two versions of their songs, one in Korean and one in English. Because the lyrics are so similar but in different languages, the girls sometimes get mixed up.
We have two different versions of our songs, and some of the lyrics change from Korean to English, and that's when they get them mixed up.
Confused.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Get mixed up means to become confused or to mistake one thing for another. For example, I have 2 meetings today and I got the times mixed up. These twin brothers look so similar that I always get them mixed up. So when Rosie says, and that's when they get mixed up, she means that is the moment when they get confused and start mixing the Korean lyrics with the English ones. Jenny explains why it is specifically the rappers, like her and Lisa, who forget the lyrics most often. It's because their parts are very fast, and they have to spit lots of words in a short amount of time.
Because we're the rappers and we have to spit lots of words.
Yes.
In
Both languages.
in short amount of time.
Spit words or lyrics means to speak or rap words very quickly and skillfully. For example, the rapper can spit 100 words in just 10 seconds. You need to breathe deeply before you try to spit those fast lyrics. In a short amount of time means very quickly. For example, he learned to play the guitar in a short amount of time. We have to finish this project in a short amount of time before the deadline. So when Jenny says, "'Cause we're the rappers and we have to spit lots of words in a short amount of time," she means because we are the rappers, we have to say a lot of words very quickly in a very short time. Even though forgetting lyrics on stage sounds stressful, Rosie says that when they forget their lyrics, it is actually really amusing, and they find themselves cracking up.
Of time.
But it's actually really amusing. Like every time we forget, we're all cracking up on stage. But it's super cute.
Amusing means funny or entertaining. For example, I found his stories about his dog very amusing. It's amusing to watch kittens play with a ball of yarn. Crack up means to suddenly start laughing a lot. For example, the movie was so funny that the whole audience was cracking up. Every time he tells that joke, I just start cracking up. So when Rosie says, "But it's actually really amusing," like every time we forget, we're all cracking up on stage, she means It's actually really funny. Every time we forget the lyrics on stage, we all start laughing. The girls are asked a new question. Who would embarrass herself in front of her crush? This question means, which member of the group is most likely to do something silly or awkward that makes her feel ashamed in front of the person she likes? When the girls vote, almost everyone points to Lisa. Rosie tells Lisa majority wins.
What?
Lisa.
It's Lisa.
Majority wins.
Majority means more than half of a group, the most people in a group. For example, the majority of the students voted to have the party on Friday. In this office, the majority of workers prefer coffee over tea. So when Rosie says, majority wins, Rosie tells Lisa she has to accept the result because most of us chose you. Rosie explains why they all picked Lisa. She describes Lisa as the class clown.
And Lisa just makes a lot of jokes. She's like the clown. She's like a class clown.
Yeah.
Class clown means a person who frequently makes jokes or does silly things to make others laugh. For example, my brother was the class clown in school. He never stopped making jokes. Every group of friends has one class clown who keeps everyone happy. So when Rosie says, she's like the class clown, she means Lisa is the person in our group who is always making us laugh and acting funny. Jenny adds a detail about Lisa's personality. She says that even though Lisa is usually funny, she gets very shy if the attention is suddenly forced on her. This happens when the girls put her on the spot. Note that Jenny says in the spot, but the common idiom is on the spot.
Yeah, she would be the one making jokes, but when we put her in the spot, she gets really shy.
Yeah.
So.
Put someone on the spot means to ask someone a difficult question or force them to do something suddenly, which makes them feel nervous. For example, I didn't have an answer because my boss put me on the spot during the meeting. Don't put her on the spot by asking her to sing in front of everyone. So when Jenny says, but when we put her on the spot, she gets really shy, she means when we force her to be the center of attention or ask her to do something suddenly, she feels nervous and shy. Amazing work. You learned 10 new expressions today. You can rewatch the phrases and practice. Subscribe now to watch our new weekly videos and learn phrases actually used in real English conversation.